Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Hayes Mobile Auto Repair in Jackson, Mississippi. We're working on a Jeep today. She says she's not here yet, but she says that it won't start, it won't crank. Cranking, guys, means when the engine goes voo 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 voo. That's cranking. Starting is when it starts. All right, cranking is totally different from start, guys. I'm just throwing that in there. She says it won't crank. That means when she turns the key, she's not hearing anything. She's not hearing a vo 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 vo. It's just nothing. All right, that's not cranking. Starting is two different things. It's a totally different thing than cranking. All right, that's a hard one to get through people's heads, and that's everywhere. It ain't just Jackson, Mississippi. All right, so easiest way to check a starter is you pull the starter relay out of there. Okay, and if you look down in here, you'll see cavities. I don't know if you can see them or not, but you'll see all these cavities right there. You do not want to probe the wrong pin with voltage. Okay, otherwise you could burn up the engine computer that fast. Boom, it's over with. So you got to know what you're doing here. I'm going to give you the rundown on how to do that. All right, on these kind of fuses right here, it'll always be one of these two right here. Not these three little ones, but the two big ones. All right, so what you'll have to do is you have to get your multimeter, test light or something, and you'll have to probe these two big pins in here. That one has 0 voltage. That one has voltage. So that one, the one that doesn't have voltage, is the one that's going to crank the starter. And the wire underneath this cavity is the wire that goes straight to the engine, the starter rather. Same thing as ground on the battery. It should read the same because the starter is grounded to the engine, and you give it some voltage and it should crank the motor. So yes, so the starter does work, so it's not going to be a starter problem on here, okay? So it's always best to test everything before you put on parts. You don't want to be a mobile tech doing a lot of guessing. It's going to affect your business. I mean, you think you're making a little bit of money, and you probably are, but you can make more money just by learning the fundamentals of how things work. Electrical, especially nowadays, is 2024. So you have to know some kind of fundamentals on electrical, how to check a relay, powers, grounds, what's negative, what's positive, what's voltage, what's ohms, what's resistance. You got to know all these little things, and it's easy to learn. So let's find the real problem. That's it. Let's get to a diagnostic. Let's do this as a Jeep. The no start, no crank, no start. I think it's going to be a computer issue. They already have a new computer for me. And we'll do some more checking before we just pop that in there. But I think it's going to be some kind of computer related issue. So let's get to it. So where we're at now, I'm going backtracking a little bit from the PCM, and I went ahead and opened up the ignition switch, yellow wire. I do have 12 volts when I turn the key to start position, so my 12 volts should be going there. Oh man. Wait. Well, actually, one more time. Let me get this on video. All right, try to do it again. Huh?
Am I ready to ride?
Yeah, not yet.
Ready to go?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Start it up. Try to start it. All right, the lights, turn it off. All right, good. So I got voltage coming out of my start relay. That's it. You're done. Thank you very much. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my special tool on there, my relay tool. And let's go ahead and plug it up where the starter relay goes, because I have voltage coming from the fuse, and it's going directly into the engine computer, okay? All right, so after that, voltage should come out of here. And as long as I have voltage here or here, and I have a ground for the relay control, the starter control, everything should be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I got voltage here when I get voltage to this wire, to the fuse, and they should have voltage here, and voltage should come out down here, and this should be a ground, and that should close the door, the switch, or whatever you want to call it, and that should crank the starter. So let's go do that real quick and see what we're missing. We're missing something. We're missing a power, or we're missing a ground. All right, I have it in there now. So remember, this is our fuse right there, that 15 amp fuse. I'm going to put my power probe here because I can't turn the key at the same time. I'm going to give it voltage. Give it voltage. I have 12 volts. So I should have voltage. All right, I'm on the fuse right now, 15 amp fuse right here. Check my test light, give it voltage. All right, I got voltage there. I'm gonna keep voltage there. The red light's on, that means I got voltage. Let me get it so you can see it. I'll test it again, light works. I'm on my, my relay. All right, now what I did is all I did was touch this on the pin, the ground pin, on the relay, and I'm going to show you which pin I touched. So I am missing a ground to activate the relay. Let me show you. I touched the outer pin, the one outer, to the front of the vehicle, just like that, and it started up. Let me go ahead and do it again. It's kind of a good thing. Let's go ahead and do it again. Let me shut it off car, and I'll turn the key in the on position. All right, turn it off. Turn it on. All right, good. Let me flip you around. Damn vehicle didn't want to stop once I started it up. So,
Am I making you nervous?
no, of course not.
You come out and sit out here.
No, you're fine, you're fine. No, I'm glad you're here. I like company. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and take off the bottom part of the relay box. I'm going to find that wire and trace it back, or give it its own ground somewhere on the frame or something. Otherwise, I got to dig into it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I know I've been out here a while already for a simple problem like this. Let's just tap it open. All right, guys, we're going to do it again. Make sure the key's in the on position, and it is. I got my new ground wire here. 1 second. No, I'm not going to pick up that call yet because I'm busy. I'm going to ground it, and I'm going to give voltage to that the start fuse. There it is. Release it. Done deal. It's running. So trace that wire back, see if I can find it. If it's just too much, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to ground this wire. I'm just going to replace the entire wire to the PCM. I can still do that. So let's just do that, and I'll be done with it. All right, guys, it's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. We're in Brandon, Mississippi. Peace. I think I covered everything. Relay. No ground. Guys, look like that's going to be a wrap on that one. I've noticed when I was doing my testing on it that it almost ran us over. It almost ran us over. Remember that? But now I can get it started up, but it will not go. Every gear is drive. Every gear is drive. Park, neutral, drive, 1, 2. Every gear is drive. It's going to be another issue. We'll worry about that another day. But yeah, that's it, man. It's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair, and all I really did on that one was ground that the ground side of the starter control. That's all it is a ground, computer ground. All right, and that's it. I'm out. Peace. Hey, good morning, guys. It's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. We're on a mobile call today. We're always on mobile calls because that's what we do. We're Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. We got to look at it. We're at Love's gas station in Flowood. Apparently someone got some gas or something. Now the car won't start. So we're going down here looking at that first. We got a couple diagnostics to do today, and then we're going to call them. So clean my phone out too. It's a little blurry. But let me find them. There they are, right there in that van. All right, our first call was a van right over there. It's a 2021 Express van. It just needs a battery. I put my tester on it and jumper cables, and you stop. Look at him always doing that. Stop. It's just something serious. Back it up. It's not playtime. It's work time. What? I know. No. I'm gonna get you. You want me to get you? Do you? All right, we're gonna go get a battery at O'Reilly. Stop. Stop. Stop it. I got you some water already. All right, we're gonna go get a battery. Enough playing with the dog. Stop. Sit down. Sit. 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 Stay. Stay. Sit down. Sit down. Stay. 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 Sit down. Stay. I'm gonna get you, boy. So yeah, I just want you to see what he does. He's something serious. He's got one more month. I adopted him about 3 months ago. He's got one more month with all that biting and all that craziness. I'm gonna give him another month before the real training happens. He's got one more month. He's 11 months old right now with his big self. He's got one more month. Anyways, let's go get a battery and we'll get this van started and they're on the way. Remember, guys, I got a $150 minimum. That's just my minimum now. It was a $100 minimum about 2 months ago. I just went up to 150 because it's worth it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I make sure I get the right problem fixed. You're not changing parts you don't need to be changed. They don't need to be changed. And, you know, the value is there. So I'm staying at 150. People normally don't have a problem with me charging 150 as long as I do the things I'm supposed to do, like check everything and make sure their concerns are met. They usually don't have a problem with it. For me anyways, my reputation is a lot better than it was 14 years ago when I first started and I didn't know anybody. You know, and everyone was treating you like a shade tree or, you know, he don't know what he's doing, you know. I've been a mechanic for over 30 years. But, you know, that's how they treat you when you're out in the field in a new truck and, you know, you're not quite set up in your truck yet. You know, don't have all your tools yet. But I have freaking everything in this truck. This is a mobile shop for real. You name it, I probably have it in my truck. So me and Boy, that's what his name is, Boy, we're gonna go get a battery, we'll put it in here and then get down the road. And we're gonna go do a diagnostic on a Jeep Liberty. It's a no crank, no start on a Liberty. All right, while we're waiting on that battery to charge up for the Jeep, yeah, I had to stop and I had to go get it charged up. It was completely dead. We're gonna run to O'Reilly's, and someone asked me to pop in an alternator for them, so I'm at O'Reilly's right now, and let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. Just an alternator on a Chevy truck, right on top. All right, alternator on a Chevy truck. Belt tensioner. Loosen up the tension, pull it off the smooth pulley. That's all I'm gonna do is just take it off of this and just lay it down. All right, we got enough for the 15mm bolts right here. We have a couple over there we're gonna take off. I'm going to get my air together with the 15 socket, pull it off. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but I left my toolbox unlocked one day and someone stole all my electric. All my Milwaukees are gone now. So now I'm using air again. So I'm going to pry that off real quick. Take this lid off for a second. Just lay it off over there. Unplug my regulator. I'm not disconnecting the battery on this one. You're supposed to, but I'm not going to, because I'm taking off that lead right here, and that's my power right there. So leave it somewhere where it's not going to make sparks, and just set it off on the side. It's fine. Okay. You should disconnect, but I'm not going to, guys. All right, easy peasy. Got a new alternator right here. And there's some, if you look down in here, you'll see these washers, both sides. All right, just like tap those back in. Get your hammer and tap them back in. Put some penetrating oil if you want to, if you need to, and tap them in. This is like a This is like a 10-minute job. I think it moved a little bit. It didn't move a lot. But it moved enough to get it in there. Get a bolt in there. bolt in there. Okay. Go ahead and zip it down. That's it. Running out of air. Okay. Go ahead and start reconnecting. Let's go ahead and put our power lead on first. Normally I would disconnect the battery, guys, just to let you know. Normally I would, but on this one right here, I just really don't need to. I really don't need to. I'm taking things slowly, I'm not going fast, and I'm watching what I'm doing. Because I don't want to spark nothing, blow no fuses either. I don't want to work any extra than I have to. So I'll go ahead and plug up your regulator again. Like that. Go ahead and put the belt back on it. Which I'm going to do now. That's it, done deal. All right, mate, start it up, you're done. Everything looks good. Last thing I'm going to do is I'll check voltages again, make sure your alternator's charging, and you'll be done. Okay? Volts, 14.73 volts. So we're good. All right, man, that's a wrap.
Let's go.
Appreciate that. All right, good deal. You got the discount today. You did. Because I'm waiting on this battery to get charged up.
Oh, okay.
So I said I might as well. I can do it cheaper. Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. Hey guys, and that's it. That one is gone. Hit the road. Oh, just an alternator problem. Tested it. Everything is good, as you're supposed to do after every job. We're at the O'Reilly's on Northside Drive, guys, today. And see if my battery's charged up, and we get down the road and see if we get this diagnostic done on this Jeep Patriot, I think, or Liberty. I'll be back, boy.